Good morning, everybody. It's Stephanie, and I'm here with our Disney devotional, our daily Disney devotional. And I'm glad you're here with me this morning. It is a Wednesday morning, and it's kind of gray outside, but it feels fantastic. Today is number 43, and we're going to be talking about Test Track. Now that we've ridden the big ball, which way do we go? Disney veterans know that we basically have a three-way choice here. There are three very popular attractions at Epcot that most people flock towards. One requires a left turn into Future World, one a right turn, and the final one means straight ahead towards the World Showcase. It's debatable which one is best, but for our family, we typically choose to make the left turn into what is called Future World East. So that's where we're headed today. Let's ride Test Track. Test Track is an amazing ride, and it's a one of a kind to be sure. At the same time, its line can get very long, very fast, and it also tends to break down more often than some other rides. For these reasons, we typically try to get there early and get it in early in the day or even first. Why is Test Track so popular? Like I said, it's very unique and as well as an adventurous thrill ride that can be enjoyed by just about any age. Test Track opened in Epcot in 1998 and was sponsored by General Motors. When it first opened, the premise was that you basically were a test dummy and were testing new cars for brakes, weather conditions, speed, etc. In 2012, the ride went down for 8 long months for a refurbishment. The whole concept and backstory of the ride has changed. However, the actual track did not. I'll admit I wasn't happy about the changes at first, and it took some getting used to. As the time passed, however, I have come to the conclusion that I definitely like the new version better. In the new version, sponsored by Chevrolet, you get to decide your own car and see how it scores during tough road conditions. It's become sort of a competition to see who can design the best vehicle. Our family always enjoys the friendly contest to see whose car can rank the highest. Test Track holds some records at Disney World. It is the fastest attraction on property at the top speed of 65 miles per hour. It is also the most expensive attraction ever, with a whopping $300 million spent in all, including refurbishments. In case you're curious, the second place goes to Radiator Springs Racer in Disneyland at $200 million. Attraction in terms of track length at the final record for Test Track is that it's the longest attraction in terms of track length at 5,264 feet, only 34 feet short of a mile. Each Test Track car is designed to last 1 million miles. Wouldn't it be nice if our cars could do that? For sure. Every year, the cars travel an average of 50,000 miles. Originally, Test Track was intended to go 95 miles an hour, but it was revamped for safety. Oh, my word. This ride does shut down if lightning is detected within 5 miles due to the outside portion of the track. The cars reach their top speed of 65 miles an hour in 8.8 seconds. Many Disney guests would say this is their favorite ride at Epcot and maybe all of Walt Disney World. It is actually my second favorite at Epcot. If you know Epcot, you can probably guess my first. More on that one later. One of the reasons I personally enjoy this ride so much is what the ride changed to in 2012. I do think it's very clever to be able to design your own car and see how it does. It's a challenge that makes you really think and strategize and plan in the short 3-minute window or so that you have to construct it. It's also a lot of fun to compete against others to see who can build the best car. The more we ride it and try out new things, the better our cars become. Over the years, we have learned tricks and secrets to make our cars perform even better. You can also search online for some great tips. Oh, I'm totally going to do that. What would be a good lesson from this attraction? It's fun to try and build the best and highest scoring car, but luckily, we don't have to do that in life. We don't have to build the best car to do well with God, right? However, we do have to build something else in our spiritual lives. We have to build the best Christian. Part of living a Christian life and following the plan that God has for you is to spend time each day building ourselves. We have to build our moral character. We have to build our influence on others. We have to build our reputation, our mission, and our purpose. We have to spend actual time and thought making sure our lives follow the steps that God and His Son Jesus has laid out for us. We will never be able to build a Christian that is perfect. But if we keep working and learning ways to improve, we can acquire some secrets and strategies to make ourselves better. Read Romans 5:1-5. In these verses, Paul gives us a list of how to build ourselves into a proper Christian. He gives us some vital components that we need, such as perseverance, character, and hope, and explains how gaining these things can make it easier to obtain the next quality. Galatians 5:22 adds some other assets that we need in the famous list of fruits of the Spirit. Most people I know enjoy test track. The next time you ride, you may find it difficult to build the perfect car, and you may be disappointed with your score. But keep in mind, though, that it's just a ride. What you should be more concerned with is the kind of person you are building yourself to be right now. How does that perform? What score would God give your design? Do you need to get rid of or replace some components in your life? Work hard to build the perfect Christian. You'll never reach perfection, but it's what we should strive for, according to Hebrews 6:1. You can always improve, so never stop trying. That's a good one. I like test track. It's kind of scary to me. I don't know why, but I have worked up the nerve to ride it, and I'll be riding it again.